I view myself as semi kind of proficient. I have a baseline level, but there are a lot of people who are just getting a lot of this knowledge off of short clips on TikTok and Instagram, for example. And I noticed that that takes them off the wrong path. So if you had to guide somebody who's learning about this stuff right now and show them this is the path to take, what would you suggest?
That was an evil laugh, wasn't it? My favorite that I give what I would consider serious students: don't speak one single word for 5 days to anyone. You can text, you can write little post-it notes to each other, especially if you're going shopping. You might want to write something like, excuse me, where do you keep the bread, or whatever. You can email, you can do anything. Just don't open your freaking mouth. Do not say a single word. And you will become so damned proficient at watching what you were just about to say and what's going on in your head. You will be amazed at what you see and what you realize, and your spirituality just in that 1 5-day week will fly forward at an exponential rate. You'll see the opinions that you were going to say. You'll see the words that you were going to say just to fill in time. You'll see some of the stupid things you were going to say. Many things that happen, many things. And eventually, halfway through it, you eventually come to this conclusion: what the hell am I in here watching these thoughts, trying to stop them from coming out of my mouth? And you realize that what you're watching is what you used to think was self. And it was that self that you thought you were developing, but you weren't. You were just filling it up with more shit, creating a fatter self. So now your average person has a morbidly obese ego for that reason, because they think about self is about gaining more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge. The self that you have that you're not happy with, so unhappy with it, you're trying to get rid of it. That's the case, isn't it? So you got this self, it's giving you a miserable life. You don't like it, it's not working for you. So you want to get to know self, real self, and do something about it so your life can be blissful again. So what do? You start to force feed the self. More books, more information, more crap, more belief, more YouTube, more Facebook. So your ego is becoming morbidly obese, but in the background, you're thinking, wow, I'm knowledgeable. Yeah, but you're still an idiot, and you're still sick, and you're still ill, and you're still depressed. Yeah, read another 10 books. I bet you get even more friggin' depressed. You see what I'm saying? So once you will realize by watching all of this going on that you are not that, you are something other, you are invisible, but you are all-knowing. You're knowing, your brain constantly steals your knowing and turns it into a thought process. So now your knowing is psychology, which will do nothing for you. And then you realize what you are in there. And then you'll start searching for the real self. Well, you won't search because you'll have found it, but you'll start to explore the real self, the self that's been watching this ego grow, but hasn't been able to do anything about it because you haven't done anything in the way of becoming aware of your internal self. It's that simple. So watch yourself. If your name is Bob or Susan, watch Bob. If you are Bob, watch Bob. If you're not Bob, you are someone watching and observing and having to go through all of Bob's life. Your average person is like someone sitting on a horse, but you are blindfolded and your hands are tied behind your back. So you're not going to live your life, you're going to live the horse's life. Wherever that horse goes, you've got to go with it. Whatever it drinks, you got to sit there and wait for that to finish. When the horse is eating, you got to sit there and wait for that. But you're not going to see any of it because you're blind, you're blindfolded, and your hands are tied behind your back. So you just got to go through this life based on this semi-dumb animal. And at the end of it all, you're going to think that that was your life. But it's not. Take the handcuffs off, take the blindfold off, and start to guide the horse. And you will both end up becoming equestrian masters if that's how you want to be with it. Otherwise, it's going to kill you. And it's the same with your body. It's your horse. But if you're not watching it, you're not watching why it does what it does and why it does what it does and where it got those stupid beliefs from. If you're not watching any of that, you're just along for the ride, and it ain't your life. It's your horse's life. And the brain of that horse is made up of all of the people that educated you. That's reality, one of them.
That is an amazing. All right. So you're listening to this right now. Take the GM 5-day silence challenge and see what happens after 5 days. You know, I'm probably going to have to take you up on that myself, because I don't think I've ever gone 5 days without saying a word myself. So,
and it would be nice if some of the people listening to this, if they do manage the 5-day thing. By the way, if you fail and you start talking after the second day, if you go, oh, hello, ooh, start again. That's not acceptable. You have to start again. So if they could write in, the people that succeeded, if they could write some comments and share what happened and the experiences they had, that would be wonderful, and it will help a lot of people. So
if we go,
other guys, you help each other, you'll all be enlightened, you'll all be self-mastered. You keep working against each other, the world's going to be just as shitty in 100 years as it is now. See you guys. Love everyone. Take care.
I think we got a new viral trend for ourselves here for social media. Hopefully we can turn this into a cool trend and get all the people doing the GM 5-day silence challenge. We'll name it. So GM, thank you so much for being with me today. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for going over on our time too. If people want to learn more about you and just experience more of the GM world, where can they find you and where can they learn more about you?
I don't know.
I'll tell them. All right. So on YouTube, make sure to go to GM's YouTube channel here below. The link is here. And what I would recommend you do is what I did when I first found GM, is go to the first video, scroll back all the way down. It's years back. I think you're at 6 or 7 years on YouTube now, GM. And you will find, just go to video 1 and just watch all the way through. And then when you're done with every video on GM's YouTube channel, go and type in his name, GM Wolf, into YouTube, and then watch the other interviews of him so that you can learn more about him through the other interviews he's done. And I believe you do consulting as well.
Yeah, one-on-one consulting online. Basically, my online consultation is for businesses and companies and people who want to be able to control their minds and control their bodies. People contact me through my work as a consultant in order to learn spiritual things from me as well, which I'm fine with. But I'd just like to say this. I don't have any teachings at all. I have observances and I've had experiences, and it has made me what I am today. If you want to know how I do what I do and how I become what I become, you can approach me through my work. We can have one-on-one consultations on your spiritual practices. If you're doing anything wrong, if you've been practicing something for 10 years and you're making no headway, obviously you're doing something wrong. I can help you with those things. But what I wanted to say is everything that I know is already online for nothing. I don't sell spirituality. I'm an online consultant for companies, business people, and people with mental health issues. But if you want to get in touch with me through that venue, for spiritual reasons, I'm fine with that as well. So as far as I know, and I could be wrong, I'm the only mystic at the moment who's actually offering one-on-one consultation and advice, because I don't subscribe to workshops, and I don't subscribe to putting 150 people in front of me and trying to explain their spirituality to 150 people, because you're all different. It doesn't work. I have people saying, "Oh, I've been to this workshop 10 times now." Well, you're fucking working then, isn't it? Once you know something, you just go off and do it. You don't need. Anyway, see you later, mate.
And you can find that at gmwolf.org. And you could go sign up on the contact form there, and a very kind person will get back to you and help you get connected with GM. So GM, thank you so much for joining me. Many blessings to you. Thank you for what you do. Sorry, what was that?
I've had a ball, buddy. It's been fun.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you again for joining me. Hopefully we can do it again sooner than later.
Oh, I'd love to.